Here's the picture of cartoon. Maybe all of you have seen that before. I like it very much, which is called Pingu. And it gave me the very first vivid image of family. I always thinking of being the main character, having the same family relationship with him. They are my parents, my grandparents, my best friend Paul, the QCO, which I will introduce to you later, and my younger brother. Despite that, I still don't know the gender of the little penguin. Everyone wishes to have a family full of joy and happiness, but today, I'm not gonna tell you how warm or how beautiful my family is. I'm going to talk about some unpleasantness within my family. Here's the picture best describes the relationship between my brother and I. Always arguing. Ever since he was born, we started to argue. We argue for toys, we argue for bicycles, we argue for televisions, we argue for everything. And as a selfish brother who don't like to share, I and my brother really had a bad relationship. Recalling the QCO in the first picture, which is called Paul. He's my best friend in childhood, and he's also my cousin who live next to me, and we are in the same age. So we started to enter the elementary school. We went to and went back to school together. Always had a lot of things to talk, and we really had a lot of fun. And gradually and unconsciously, I started to animate my younger brother. One thing that made me realize that I'm not a qualified brother is happened in my senior high school. As a student of 3rd grade in the junior high school, my brother's school grade suddenly dropped and was found secretly made a girlfriend in the school. Afterward, he was punished by my father with tears inside his room. Outside the room was a man who knows nothing about his younger brother. Outside the room was a man who knows nothing about his younger brother. I was shocked. I know nothing about the school days he experienced. And I didn't teach him what he should do as a brother should. But before long, I graduated from senior high school, and I have less chance to share with him. As an unqualified brother who wants to compensate for the relationship, I always chat him online and talk about all sorts of things, as a brother should. Next, I'm going to introduce a bigger controversy happened in my family, owing to an orange juice. One day, I was exhausted after playing sports outside. After getting home, I found no one but 2 cups of fresh orange juice. I drank them all right away without a doubt, and I went out for dinner. After getting home again, my father had already bought a dinner of mine and asked me, where has the orange juice gone? No sooner did I answer him, did he started to shout at me in a rage with critical words. He might think, what a selfish person I am, and how can you do all the things all for yourself without consideration? But for me, I couldn't understand why a father shouted at his son just for 2 cups of orange juice. And at that night, I locked myself inside my room. In the following years, I talked to my dad less than 10 words. And the words are like, the words of nonsense, and account don't count in your account. I really had a bad relationship during my senior high school. And it is not until I entered college do I have a bad relationship with them. Because here is really, really far from where I live. And I have less chance to get along with them. So there's less conflict occurs. Just kidding. But I have to say, it is such long distance that helps me realize how important my family is and how they really truly love me. Life is a long, long journey. You may get pain, you may get hurt. You may get hurt by someone you love, and you may hurt someone who truly love you. It is not until you personally go through some hardness where you will realize something may be really important in your life. And the last thing I want to say is, cherish the love we have. Toastmasters of the evening, thank you for listening.